of the United States, Mr. Donald J. Trump. And we love Wilkes-Barre, is that right? We love Wilkes-Barre. We love this area. And we love the state of Pennsylvania, and we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. Thank you, everybody. Wow, what a turnout. And they have 6,000 people outside that can't get in. This place is unbelievable. Hello up there. Unbelievable. So, we have a lot to talk about. This is my last stop. Tomorrow is so important. You're going to go out and vote. Who's going to vote for Trump? We're going to make that the best vote you've ever cast. I promise you. I promise you. Believe me. America first, folks. Make America great again, but America first, okay? Remember that. So, just a couple of things, and my son Eric is here. You know Eric, he's great. Good boy. And in this area, he said, Dad, make sure you mention natural gas, that we're 100% behind it, and we are. Natural gas. And coal, we're 100%. We're going to bring things back. And we're going to bring them back like they've never been before. We're going to take our jobs back. We're bringing our manufacturing back. We're going to take it from all of these countries that for years have been ripping us off because we have politicians that don't know what they're doing. So we're going to take it back. So you know, the whole deal, you know, this whole thing is crazy. We're leading by millions of votes. We're leading by hundreds of delegates. And it's a rigged system. But I said, you know, let it be rigged. I talk about the boxers. I have a boxer. He's a fantastic guy, sort of a friend of mine. He's a world champion. And he goes into a very unfriendly territory. I said, what are you doing? If you have a good match, you're going to end up losing on a decision with bad judges. He said, Mr. Trump, the only way I have to do it, I have to knock this guy out. I have to knock him on his ass. And he did, and he picked up a big paycheck. So what we're doing is we're going to win on the first ballot. We only care about the first ballot. And you know, it's sort of interesting because if you look at these two guys, one is 1 for 41. You know, I won many, many states. Millions of votes ahead, many states, many delegates. The other one, he's like a total disaster. He goes to New York last week. He doesn't even register. He's so low. He got no delegates. Folks, they ought to both drop out of the race, so we ought to unify the Republican Party. And a great poll just came out. You saw it on the top of Drudge. A great poll that has me even with Hillary Clinton. That's nothing. I haven't even started with crooked Hillary yet. We haven't even started. Oh, that crooked Hillary, the same old stuff. Years and years of watching it. It's always the same. But she's not bringing back jobs. She doesn't know the first thing about it. She's going to open up the borders. And I don't know if you saw reports today. More people are pouring across our southern border than practically ever before. It's out of control. It's out of control. We don't know who these people are. We don't know where the hell they come from. And they're pouring across. And the Border Patrol, who are amazing people. Just so you know, last week the Border Patrol endorsed Donald Trump, 16,500 people. They've never done it before. Never done it before. Amazing. They're amazing people. They're amazing people. And Sheriff Joe endorsed, you know Sheriff Joe from Arizona. So. No, we're going to do a great job, but they're setting records. People are coming across, we don't know where they are. And then you have coming from the migration, thousands and thousands of people, they're coming here. Nobody even knows where they're going. They put them all over the country. Nobody knows, are they ISIS? It could be the great Trojan horse. Nobody knows. We'll build a wall, don't worry about it, man. We'll build a wall. This place is unbelievable. So I go to the statisticians and I ask them a few. I have to, I have all these people work for me, they've got to do something, right? The sad part, all over the country, last week it was New York State, which I wanted a record-setting number, nobody could even believe it. And you know what's nice? These are people that know me the best. I mean, New York, I went to school in Pennsylvania. My daughter currently is going to school in Pennsylvania, Tiffany. My son went to school in Pennsylvania. Eric went to school in Pennsylvania. They also went to the Hill School, which is a great school with those people. They love the Hill School. Ivanka went to school in Pennsylvania. I went to school in Pennsylvania. I guess I'm a product of Pennsylvania. I love Pennsylvania. But, I'll tell you what. But I had to do this. So I went to the statisticians. And they talked about your area. I said, give me some stuff in the area. So it's been hit hardest among the communities in America. It's been really hit hard. Then they talk about the Scranton region lost half of its manufacturing jobs since 1990. Our region here lost 6,000 manufacturing jobs since the recession in 2007. That's a lot of jobs. And you know where they're going? They're going to China, they're going to Mexico, they're going to Japan, they're going to Vietnam. The state of Pennsylvania has lost more than 35% of its manufacturing jobs since 2001. Now, 2001, that was the year that Congress voted, brilliant Congress, really brilliant people we have, right? Except for my two favorite congressmen who are here tonight, The two greatest guys, where are they? Lou and Tom. Lou and Tom, where are they? Get them up here, Richard. I don't think they're so high up. See? They want everybody else to have a better seat than them. If Lou and Tom can ever make it down, we better get up here. But what great guys. And right from the beginning, All right. So look, 35% manufacturing jobs. Congress voted brilliantly to let China into the World Trade Organization, and that's when things started really going bad. Wonderful move. Lion Ted Cruz supports Chinese currency cheating. And 1 in 42, can you believe the guy's 1 for 42, and he continues to run. Kasich, he was the big vote on NAFTA. which destroyed Pennsylvania and destroyed virtually every state. You look at what happened up in New England, all over the place. I was in New York State last week. I was all over Syracuse, places I know very well. And I went to Albany, and I went to Poughkeepsie, and I went to Bethpage, and I went to Suffolk County. And all over New York State, we have empty manufacturing plants, empty factories, all been siphoned off, going to other countries. The jobs are horrible, what's happened. We're not going to let that happen anymore, folks. Believe me, we know how to stop it, and I really know how to stop it. So there are your statistics. Not a pretty picture, to hell with it, to hell with it. And we got to go. Look at this cell. More than 10,000 people laid off. Now here's something I don't like. Foreign-born population in Pennsylvania has surged to 1 million, reducing wages and reducing jobs. Not good, folks, not good, right? All right, we're gonna change it. We're gonna change it. So we had some big news today. You had Lion Ted announce that he can't win by himself. He cannot do it. You know, he's a choker. He cannot do it. So he said, let me form a partnership, which I call, what do we call it? Go ahead. Go ahead. What do we call it? Let me form. It's called collusion, folks. It's called collusion. So I wrote up something. But here's a guy who couldn't fight by himself. He was saying how well he did. And look, he's Lion Ted. He holds the Bible high and then he lies. He puts it down. Lion Ted. Not worth it. We got Lion Ted, we got Crooked Hillary. There's no way we don't win this whole thing and turn our country around. So I get a call last night about 11:30. And like you, we work, you know, it's okay. Call me at 11, call me at 12, call me at 1. I'm a worker, you're workers too. And I said, I dictated something over the phone. And I said, isn't it sad that two grown politicians have to collude against one person who's only been a politician for 10 months, which is right. But you know, I'm like a smart person, I know what to do. These politicians are all bought off with campaign contributions and super PACs and all of this, and some of them are very dumb, to be honest with you. Some of them don't have a clue. I mean, how can you allow what's happened to our country to go on? You've either got to be grossly incompetent, which many are, or you've got to be under the control of the lobbyists and the special interests, which most of them are. Now, I'm self-funding, so it's a big difference, folks. I don't care. I'm going to do what's right for you. I do what's right for you. So I've been in this deal for 10 months in order to try and stop a person from getting the Republican nomination when we should be bringing everybody together. It's time. And I will tell you, I've been watching these dishonest people, some of the world's most dishonest people, the media. And you know what? They're not going to show this stadium. Right, Tom? They're not going to show the stadium. Show it, Tom. Go ahead, Tom. Show it. They're not going to show it. I'll go home and my wife will say, darling, were there many people there tonight? I said, you didn't see it because it's all on television. Look at all the lights. They'll say, were there many people? And she'll say, were there many? I said, you didn't see it? They never, ever show the crowds. We have the biggest crowds by far. And you know what? We have the greatest people by far. So I went on. Senator Cruz has done very poorly, especially with getting votes. He can't get votes. And after his New York performance, which was a total disaster, he was in a free fall. And you know, he reacts very badly under pressure. He chokes under pressure. Boy, does he choke like a dog. Also, approximately 80%, which is true, might be high, approximately 80% of the Republican Party right now